Everyone, we begin at 5 with a deadly Christmas for some drivers on Portland's roads, with 3 people killed in 3 separate crashes. Those include a single car crash on Southwest Barber, a hit and run on Southeast Stark, and a 2-car crash on Southeast 122nd. That makes 2023 the worst year for traffic fatalities in the city in 3 decades. John Adams spoke with pedestrians near the site of one of those deadly crashes and joins us live. John, what did they tell you?
Well, David, they told me that spot on 122nd in Southeast Powell is just not safe. People I spoke with today calling it dangerous for both pedestrians and drivers.
Common sense. That's all it is common sense. These things weigh 3,000, 4,000 pounds, you know what I mean?
And when drivers drastically exceed the speed limit, it can be deadly. PBOT told me that excessive speed is a factor in nearly 50% of all traffic fatalities. This specific intersection has been identified as one of the worst in the city, especially when drivers go too fast.
Caldwell comes speeding up and cut people off just to get in front of them. And I'm a driver, and I'm even sick of the people that drive up and down this street. It's bad here.
PBOT announced Vision Zero in 2017, a project meant to drastically improve safety on city roads. But since 2018, deaths have nearly doubled. A PBOT spokesperson told me that while investments into improving intersections are being made, that's not the entire problem.
We continue to see speeding and impairment as the 2 main reasons for fatalities in our streets.
Police say speed was a factor in all 3 of the deadly crashes on Christmas Day, and that's a problem the pedestrians I spoke with today have also noticed.
These people don't realize they follow close and all that stuff. They run red lights, and pedestrians get hit. They figure, okay, it's green, I'm gonna go. You can be dead wrong, you know.
I think speed is the #1 concern. I mean, to be honest, everyone is a speedy person because they gotta get from point A to point B. But you still have lights, you still have laws, you still gotta respect the laws of how to drive. And what makes your life better than anyone else's life, you know?
PBOT says it will take local governing bodies and drivers working together to make city roads safer.
We are very focused and will continue to stay focused on making the investments that we know we need to make to change the design of our streets to make them more conducive to people. But it is a full-scale community effort, and it requires everyone to take a role.
And David, PBOT did receive a $20 million grant earlier this year from the U.S. Department of Transportation to make improvements along 122nd. That project is expected to begin in the near future. Back to you.
John Adams reporting downtown tonight. Thank you, John.